Hi everyone, FT here and welcome back again. I'm continuing with my videos in relation to my airsoft collection, and before you have the box for the WE Cheetah. Now some people think that Cheetah is a small version of the M92, which I suppose it is in a way, but it's actually the M84. So the M92, which I have here for comparison, this happens to be a KJ Work. This was the original airsoft pistol I ever purchased, the one and only, the first. All metal, extremely heavy, extremely well built, and they just don't make them like this anymore. So this is a real nice one, I like this. So this is the M92 Beretta. Up until recently, the standard firearm for the United States Armed Forces, because that's being replaced now. And in this box we have the M84 Cheetah. So let's take a look at this. Well, we have the manual, Cheetah. They say here it's got 92 on it, so they're saying it's an M92 when it actually isn't, it's an M84. Picture of the firearm with all the named parts. Again, the typical WE magazine. You have how to load and how you double stack, the correct way of double stacking your magazine. To load and release the magazine. This is a very thin manual. How to cock it, how to load it, how to troubleshoot it. This is quite nice, it has a lovely exploded diagram, all the part numbers, and this time they've added the list, except it's in Chinese. I suppose it's okay, you put your Chinese translator on number 075 and it'll come up with whatever it is. And then some do's and don'ts. I always buy spare magazines when I purchase an airsoft gun, so this is a typical magazine, all metal. Do I need to say it? Gas goes in the bottom, valve releases it. This has a slide, but you have to load it from the actual nozzle at the top here, because there's no area on the actual magazine that you can load. So the box, again, a standard WE box with this pressed cardboard, one size fits all again. Just a black box. So here it is, dinky little thing. Do a size comparison for you. The M92, the M84. You can see they've got similar stylings. There's the other magazine. No, it's got no gas in it. Okay, so let's go through this. The grips, plastic. They have the WE logo on it. I don't know if I can get it in the right light so you can capture it. Now, I'll try and get a picture of this because the writing around the WE actually says military spec combat. It's an actual BET pistol. Someone made a mistake there with the moulds, and it's the same on this other side. It's a combat pistol, this one is. It's really quite dinky, but it's very nice to hold. It really is nice to hold. This has an ambidextrous safety. When it's in the up position, you cannot pull the slide back, it's locked. The other thing the safety acts as is a decocker. So it's actually, the hammer is back, you can push this up to safety and it will disengage. As I've said, it's on both sides. Big red dot to say it's off safe, and when it's on safe the trigger is just useless. Now the trigger has quite a lot of movement, however when it's primed you see it comes back quite far, which gives you just a fraction of a movement. Slide lock is here, and of course it works when the magazine is empty. Locks in place. You can release it, load a new magazine up and drop the slide. If you don't then wish to fire, you can decock. Slide's all metal. It has fixed sights with just white markings on them. This does not have a threaded outer barrel. And across here it's got some writing. Cat point 5802 mod 8 F cal 0.9 short. And across the top here, cal 0.9 short 350 auto. On the real steel version of this pistol, the line between the two arrows is a bar that protrudes outwards to indicate that a live round is actually in the chamber. Takedown of this is quite simple. You don't have to cock it. What you do have to do though is push in on this side. There's a little button, and then drop this lever down, and then the whole lot will just slide out. This whole bottom section is plastic. Obviously it's got metal inner parts, but the lower frame is plastic. This is one of the few WE pistols that has a plastic lower frame. The slide is all metal. So to take this down further, this spring and spring guide needs to come out. So you just pull them back, lift them up at an angle, and they'll just come out. You can then push the barrel forward, tip it down, and it will come out. Now the inner and outer barrel of this is all one piece. And there is a tiny hop-up wheel here. So it is hop-up adjustable. And you're left with the nozzle in the slide and a fake firing pin. So to put it back, we just do the reverse of what we've basically done. Take the inner and outer barrel and you slide them through and then push them back onto the nozzle so they stay in place. You take your spring and spring guide, push it back into the housing and just let it come down into that groove. And there you are. That's it. And then it just slides back over. Then you just shut this up and the job's done. So that's the WE Cheetah. So thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you on another video. Cheers!